well as city attorney, they deemed it okay for us to go back and talk to the single bidder that we had about the bidding process, and were they able to give us a more complete proposal that the city council might be able to accept. And once we heard their concerns about liquidated damages, and once we found out that they in fact went out and bought 400 squares of shingles as a way for them to be able to lock in having shingles for projects that the city has as well as other projects, they were able to give us a firm proposal that I passed out to the council ahead of the meeting, and they were able to reduce the cost from a $94,000 to $89,000, whatever the final dollars are, $89,000.36. So, based on those meetings and conversations, the recommendation is what you have on your agenda, where you would actually reject the bid that was received and accept and waive bids, and then accept the proposal that we got. This is a very reputable roofing contractor based out of Springfield. They're actually doing a bunch of roofing work for the Morgan County Housing Authority right now that they already had under contract. So it's our recommendation, and I think Adam concurs with this recommendation, that we need to move forward with this and approve the motion as presented. On target?
Yeah. And just for the aldermen who may not be aware, this is the Green Pavilion out at Nichols Park. We've already done substantial work to this property in the past, so we're just trying to put a roof on now to protect the integrity of the work we've already been done. We've done the floor, we've done the kitchen. So again, we only had one bid, and I would also concur that we should move forward on this, and I hope the council will support it tonight.
Thank you, Reg. Appreciate that. Okay, item number 1 under Planning and Public Works is removed this evening. So, any public comment at this time? I saw Mr. Grogine walk in, so Tom. Any other public comment? Okay, well, we will adjourn the workshop session, and I would ask everyone to please stand for the Pledge of Allegiance. And I would ask the clerk to please call roll.
Bartlett? Here. Cook? Hannett? Here. Odenettle?
Here.
Ruben DeSellis?
Here.
Scott? Speed?
Here.
Wankel? Watts?
Here.
Williams? Mayor Izzard?
Here.
Acting City Attorney Salterman? Here. You have a quorum.
Thank you very much. Reading of the minutes this evening. Is there anyone? Alderman Largell?
We approve the minutes as circulated.
Thank you. Is there a second? Alderman Ruben DeSellis. All those in favor of approving the minutes, please respond by saying aye. Aye. Opposed? Presentation of petitions
We have none.
and any communications?
No communications.
And the claims are in the hands of the alderman. Is there a motion to pay the claims this evening? Alderman Watts, second by Alderman Bartlett. All those in favor of paying the claims, please respond by saying aye. Aye. Opposed? Good. Okay, city attorney's report.
Yes, me and I have first reading of the ordinance amending the Jacksonville code, increasing the number of liquor licenses to add a license to the rules.
Is there a motion for first reading? Alderman Bartlett, second by Alderman Large-O'Neill.
On first reading, be it ordained that the Jacksonville Municipal Code, Chapter 3 Alcoholic Beverages, be amended to increase the number of licenses by 1 to a total of 48.
Thank you. Any discussion? I would ask the clerk to please call roll on first reading.
Bartlett,
Yes.
Hannett,
Abstain.
O'Neill,
Yes.
Ruben DeSellis.
Yes.
Scott. Speed. Watts.
Yes.
Motion passes.
Thank you. City clerk's report this evening.
What do I have here? You all received via email the community development report for July, the clerk's cash receipt report, the general fund budget report, and revenue analysis report, all for July 2021. If you have any questions or anything would like to go over that, any one of those, please give me a call or stop by the office. We can go over each and every one of them if you have any questions.
Thank you, Skip. Any public comment during regular session? Okay, any consent agenda items tonight? Finance, IT, and personnel. Who would like to cover that for me? Alderman Bartlett?
We have two items this evening. Resolution authorizing payments from the Capital Improvement Fund for certain improvement projects, and resolution authorizing payments from the General Fund for services rendered.
Thank you. In Parks and Lakes, Alderman Large-O'Neill.
Thank you, Mr. Mayor. We have one item this evening, resolution rejecting bids and waiving bids and accepting proposal for the McGee Spalding Pavilion roof replacement.
Can you continue on
Sure.
utility, please?
Under utility, number one, a resolution authorizing payments from the Waterworks and Sewerage Projects Fund for services rendered improvement projects.
Okay, you've heard the items under the consent agenda. Is there any you wish to pull for further discussion? Seeing none, I would ask for a motion. Alderman Large-O'Neill.
I so move.
And is there a second? Alderman Hannett. And I would ask the clerk to please call roll on the consent agenda.
Watts. Speed. Ruben DeSellis.
Yes.
O'Neill.
Yes.
Hannett
Yes.
and Bartlett.
Yes.
Motion passes.
Thank you. Under committee reports, we pulled the Planning and Public Works. Mr. Nyberg is going to work with the property owner on that one, so there's more to come on that. And this is the fastest meeting I've ever been through. Boy, I shouldn't have said I spoke too late. Yeah, I mean, if Tom Grosjean came to the meeting, then that's what, this is why. We also have a distinguished guest out there. How are you? Good evening to you. Oh, you are. Is there any old business at this time? No old business? Okay. Any new business at this time?
Mr. Mayor, it's not new
Yes.
business, but since Adam's in the room,
Yeah.
I just really want to give a shout out publicly to Adam Fletcher and his team for the parks. They've been doing an amazing job. I'm not sure how many of you get to go to the parks with your kids or your grandchildren, but they look pretty amazing, and I think you've done a really great job. And I just wanted to publicly say thank you for you and your staff for the hard work and leadership in keeping the parks up as a great you know, for people to come and visit our community, and it's great to know that they can go to a safe place, and it's clean and green, and you've just done a really great job.
Very nice. Well deserved. Okay, any other new business this evening? Okay, things are, like I mentioned at the last meeting, you know, there's some money coming down on the pipeline, so, you know, send me ideas. If you have something that's, I've got a list, trust me. There, I mean, $2.5 million doesn't last too long. But I'd love to hear from you on anything that, you know, that you see that needs to be done, because there's plenty. What was my other point? Can't remember. So,
What's the timeline on that?
I haven't read through the document, but there's 4 years.
Oh,
or-
fantastic.
Yeah, a couple of years. Phil, 2 years?
We gotta have it
2024?
2024, and we gotta have it totally expended by 2026.
Okay. And also, I forgot, if you want, if you want a certain committee you want to be on, I mean, just email me. I need to do that. I just kind of let you get, you know, used to everything, and if you want to be on a certain committee, please, I'll do my best. As always, as we have meetings, you're always welcome to any of the meetings, even if you're not on that committee. So, Alderman Hand's going to keep me on point to have more committee meetings. Well, that's kind of up to the alderman, but hey, I'm always up for meetings because I sit in all day. So, anything else from anybody? Okay, thanks for coming, everyone. And is there a motion to adjourn? Alderman Speed, second by Alderman Ruben DeSellis. We are adjourned.